Hey everyone, it's Joe. Saturday the 10th of September on a lovely warm afternoon here at Joe's Tropicals. So let's go and have a look and see what's going on in my garden in September. So as you can see, this is my Domenico Toro fig tree with hundreds of main crop figs all over this tree. And I'm really hoping that we'll continue to have warm weather in September. Even though the last few days we've had a lot of rain, which has been good. I'm hoping that the temperatures will pick up and these fruit that are all over this tree will ripen. I mean, look guys, this is unbelievable. The amount of crop that this tree produces. And this is a multi-grafted tree with 5 other varieties on here. But this is the main crop of the Domenico Toro. Over here, this large branch over here is the Spanish black. And we've got, this is the grafting here. And we've got a few figs from the Spanish black, one up here, but I think that's too late in the season for those to ripen. And then we'll look at my seedling citrus, which are really nice and green. I have no idea what variety these are, but when I rub the leaves, they do have a tangerine satsuma aroma to them, so who knows, hopefully one day we'll find out what particular variety this is. And then we've got Oro Bianco fig tree here in large pots. Gave me 1 fig, which was absolutely delicious. It's a striped variety, so hopefully next year we'll get a lot more figs from that tree. Then we have my plum tomatoes, which I've harvested many of these over the last week or so. And they've been absolutely delicious. So we'll wait for these ones to turn red. Over here we have my 2 papaya, tropical papaya that I planted from seed. And these are over 5 foot tall, nice and healthy, and doing pretty well. Now they did flower for me, or actually had flower buds, but they didn't really open. So maybe in the spring next year, I'll repot these and hopefully we'll get some flowers and fruit from these trees. You can see a snail there hiding, so I'm going to just pick him up and toss him away. All right. More figs on this tree here, on the Domenico Toro. Look at that, guys, unbelievable. We've got a number of grafted varieties on there. And then we've got the dragon fruit. These have really bounced back over the summer. Early spring, they were chewed upon by the slugs, as you can see, slugs and snails. But as you can see, lots of new shoots here. Really healthy dragon fruit. Over here is my potted olive tree. We've got a couple of olives up here, so that's pretty cool. Nice thick trunk. There you go. And over here are my seedling Colombian pink guava seedlings over here. Lovely foliage and very healthy. And then we've got my miracle berry, which was quite sickly earlier on in the season. But since repotting and in a new soil with some perlite and being fed with vitamin C, it's definitely bounced back. You can see there, nice and healthy. And then we'll move over to this pot here. And we have a little, this is ginger that's starting to sprout. I bought this ginger from the shop across the road from me. And I just put it in in soil, and there you go, it's sprouting. So that's the ginger. Over here's my seedling avocado. I call this the Southwark variety, and this was a sucker from a large fruiting avocado tree in London. That's not doing too bad. Okay, there's Cooper just chilling with Flame. Let's go around and have a look at my seedling pawpaw, North American custard apple or pawpaw, and this was planted in the ground a few weeks ago, and it's doing pretty well. The leaves a little bit of discolouring here, but once this establishes itself, I'm sure it'll definitely really green up. Over here is my pomegranate tree. It's grown leaps and bounds over the spring and summer, as you can see, and I planted this from a seed at least 3 or 4 years ago. So nice and healthy. My Japanese persimmon tree, one of them anyway, nice and healthy in an oil barrel there. Over here is a pink guava, another healthy tree here, nice large leaves. These ones were chewed by I don't know, some type of caterpillar, but as you can see, it's really healthy. Beautiful looking tree. And over here is my Helen's hybrid bananas. Planted one a couple of years ago, and out of one we've got 4 or more pups. One. This is the main one. We've got 1, 2, 3. Another one coming up here, and I think we've got another one here. And you can see the roots. I mean, we've got roots underneath the ground, but more roots coming from the trunk, which is pretty cool. So this is the Helen's hybrid banana, really tall, beautiful banana. I'm doing well in my garden. Okay, so we've got the Black Pakistan mulberry here, coming back from being damaged from just lack of watering, basically. But you can see it's nice and healthy. No fruit on this particular mulberry, but hopefully next year we'll get some fruit. Here's my Australian finger lime. We've only got 1 fruit here. All the other fruits had dropped off, fruitlets, but this one's remained. So at least I'll get to harvest one. We have a Signora fig tree in a pot. Lovely, delicious fig, this variety. I did have 1 fig from this tree, and hopefully next year I can show you guys and do a taste review from this variety. So that's the Signora. We have a Noir de Corom, and we have the Spanish Black. So this one has several figs on here, which I'm not sure if they'll ripen in time. These are quite small, but I do have a larger Spanish Black in the ground at the back. Sorry about that motorbike noise. Okay, we'll have a look at my pineapple guavas. So this is my large unknown variety, and it has several fruit. After flowering in the summer, it's set several fruit around the tree, and this usually produces very large pineapple guavas for me. So I'm really pleased. That one's quite small there, but we've still got a number of months for these to get larger. We've got more here underneath the tree. All over this tree we have fruit. And then we'll look down to my Triumph pineapple guava, which has also set a number of fruit, which are a bit smaller. Some are larger than others as we go further down. Cooper peeling off the banana leaves there. So we've got more fruit on this Triumph variety. And I think we'll move over to my other variety of pineapple guava, which is the Mammoth, and that's in a pot. And this one has also set a lot of fruit all over this tree. So very happy about this. I've never tasted the Mammoth variety, so hopefully it'll have its own distinct flavour. But we have a lot of fruit set all over this tree, as you can see. And it's nice and healthy, lots of new growth too. That's a bit of sun scald there. But apart from that, lots of new growth. We'll take a look at my Satsumas, or Satsuma tree. So a bit of yellowing of the leaves. We have had a lot of rain, but all in all, this tree's doing pretty well. We've got some fruit here, decent size here. I have no idea when they will get fully mature and ready to harvest, no idea, but we'll soon find out. But lots of fruit all over this tree, as you can see, so that's very encouraging. And then we'll have a look at my Yuzu, which is doing equally well. All of this new growth, I mean, this is just continually growing, this Yuzu. Definitely loves its spot in ground. And we have fruit set over here. That's a nice size there. Oops, let's go around. Sorry guys. Got fruit set there, and more little fruitlets around this small tree. And then we'll move over. I think there's another larger one at the back, just over here. It's pretty cool. And over here is my Clementine, which has grown so tall. This is definitely around 5'4", I would say. 5'5". Beautiful tree, the Clementine. Another in-ground citrus. A beautiful fig tree there. And then we'll turn around and have a look at my lemon guava, or Cattleya guava, or lemon cherry guava. It has many names to this tree, but you can see here we have a lot of fruit all over this tree, guys. On every branch there's some fruit. So hopefully, if the weather continues to remain warm, these will get a lot larger, turn yellow, and get fully mature, and I'll be able to harvest them, because these are absolutely delicious. That's the lemon guava. Now over here is my white Shatut, or white Pakistan mulberry. And you can see we've got some nice healthy leaves here. Not as large as the black Pakistan, but this tree has gifted me with some fruit, as you can see. Now some are smaller than others, but we've got the typical longer ones here. I mean, it's decent size. So all over this tree we've got some fruit, some mulberries, which I'm really excited. I've never tasted the Pakistan mulberry. This one's, I mean, even longer. That's amazing. So that's Pakistan mulberry, or even the king mulberry. And we have some chili plants behind, with some chilies on there. And as we stick with the chilies, this is my chili patch. So no more corn that was growing here, as I harvested that. We have the chilies now taking its place all over. These are a cross between Tabasco and Naga. and tiger chilies here. Lots of chilies. We've got some bok jolokia at the back, hidden there somewhere. All right, so we'll walk over to my Nikita's Gift persimmon, which I planted early spring, and this is doing really well. I mean, all of this from here all the way up is new growth on every branch. Lovely, beautiful, glossy leaves here. All of this is the old growth, as you can see. And this is definitely establishing itself in the ground here in my garden. So this is the Nikita's Gift. And it actually flowered very late. There might even be one fruit set, but the other flowers or fruit set had dropped. It's very young, but there you go. Hopefully next year I'll get a couple of fruit from this particular persimmon tree, Nikita's Gift. Beautiful specimen. Right, we'll turn around and have a look at my Prima pawpaw. And you can see, I mean, these are so healthy, these leaves. I mean, as green can be. These are really healthy. No fruit, unfortunately. It's supposed to be a self-fertile variety, and it did flower for me, but probably still young. So that's the Prima pawpaw. And overshadowing that is the huge olive tree here. I'm definitely going to give this a big prune next spring. It has produced a number of olives. If I can move closer, I'll show you. We've got some olives up here, decent size. I have no idea what to do with these guys once they're ripe. Maybe I'll get an extractor to extract the oil from them. We'll see. We have some pomegranate seedlings here in pots, doing really well. And then over here is an unknown lemon tree, which I bought several years ago. And it's gifted me with some lemons, a couple of lemons here, one there. I think there's one under there. So that's cool. Oh, there's another lemon here. Flower. So yeah, I think it's a pretty happy tree. Over here is my unknown jujube, and you can see it looks so beautiful. A lovely specimen, and it's grown so much over the summer. It's really branched out. Beautiful tree, and it actually has a few fruit which are quite small. It's the first time this particular jujube has fruited for me. So we've got one here and one over here, and I think there's one hidden over there. But all in all, I'm really happy with this particular tree. I think it's probably my favourite one, jujube, as in the shape, just beautiful. And then we'll look at my lang, which is another beautiful tree. And we've got a number of fruit on this tree, which are much larger. So we're going to go and take a closer look. It's just continually giving fruit. These are smaller ones, obviously. Smaller here. As we move into the tree, smaller. Not too bad a size here, but they do get larger. So I'm gonna go underneath the tree. We've got a larger one here, and we've got several fruit over here. Decent size, but they get larger. Here we go. There's a larger one here. And up here, that's a larger one up here. So yeah, all over the tree. This is a nice one here, guys. Beautiful shape, almost like a pear. That's a lovely large one there. So this is the Lang Jujube. So I'm very pleased this year with its progress. Okay, we'll go back underneath the tree. So we're going to take a look at my Rojo Brillante persimmon tree, which has lots of fruit on it. I mean, we've had a number of fruit drop. I would say at least 10 to 12 fruit drop, but we've still got lots of persimmon on here, guys. So I zoom in here, they're actually quite large. We have more hidden in between the leaves. Lots of persimmons. I zoom in here, we've got a funny shaped one up there. All over the tree. Let's go down, see if I can show you some more. We've got one down here. That's quite a small one here, that's not too large. There's much larger. We've got one over here. Wow, lots of persimmons, guys. One over here. And a big bunch. Let's zoom up here. I hope you can see. Just up there. So hidden between the leaves, we have a lot of persimmons. So I'm looking forward to, let's say around December time, maybe even earlier, we'll be able to harvest these persimmons as they turn a deep orange color. But we had a few that had dropped, and I put some on here just for the fun of it. And this one's really soft. But look at this one here, guys. That is very soft, and I actually tasted it, and there's no astringency whatsoever, and it was actually sweet, which is really cool. I mean, look at that, it's still green. The skin is still green, but look at that. The jelly, or the flesh, I'm gonna taste that. My goodness me, that is sweet. So that is, I mean, that's crazy. No astringency whatsoever for that persimmon. And it's September. So I'm just looking forward to when it is time to harvest, and they're nice deep orange color, they're gonna be very sweet. So that's the Rojo Brillante. And beside it is the Chocolatino. No fruit, unfortunately. And then we'll have a look at my Loquat, which I've shown you in a number of videos. It's been flowering. It's producing even more flower buds all over on every branch. Flower buds that will be getting a lot larger. There's more over here with the flowers, with bees visiting, and they've been pollinating. So all over this beautiful Rozanne Loquat tree, we have either flowers or flower buds. So very promising. I mean, the aroma is just amazing. Sweet vanilla aroma that fills the garden. And at the back there, if I can zoom in, we have my Ettinger seedling avocado there, which is doing amazing. Nice and healthy. And behind there, I'll go and show you, is my, we'll get behind there, we'll climb up this this shed here to show you my Spanish black fig tree. Okay, so here's the Spanish black, and we have so much figs on here, guys. I mean, I love the color. Beautiful color here. And again, I'm really hoping that these will ripen before it gets really cold, because we have so much. Okay guys, so that's a September garden tour. I hope I've covered everything. If you've liked this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate you subscribing. Happy gardening.